So that's something we're going to dive into today. Link levels, super attacks, how to link level, why you want to link level, and why you want to increase super attacks, the differences in super attacks, all that good stuff. So let's dive into that. The first thing I just wanted to mention is link levels. These extreme units are probably a really good unit to start with. So if you go to link levels here, obviously, these are all at 10. So some are way more important than others, right? Let me see if I can find a bad one on here. Basically, you want to click on the links, and you can see the different buffs that each link is giving. So like, I don't know, let's see, this one's giving, okay, this one right here. So this link is giving +2 key and chance to crit +5. That's pretty good, honestly. Not a bad link to have, but there are some links in the game that you really want to focus. Like this link right here, Big Bad Boss, is one of the best links in the game. You're getting 25% attack and defense. So this is like almost like a must-have. Now, another reason that you want to link level is because let me pull up a unit that has low link levels. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. So this Bojack, for example, level 3 Big Bad Bosses. This is why Big Bad Bosses is a terrible low-level link. Look at the restriction. Because it's not at max, you're only getting this link when you're below 84% HP. It's so bad. And this is a very niche thing. Not all links are this, like, they don't have that crazy of an increase, but Big Bad Bosses is a very specific one. When you get this to link level 10, which it does show you the max link level benefit here, you have no health restrictions. So that's why that's huge for that one. What other links, like this one, for example, at level 2, I'm getting 0.5% attack. But if you go to max level, you're getting 5% attack and chance to crit. So these are just small examples. Obviously, some are less important than others. But that is one reason that you want to link level, is because you want to get the highest bonuses. You don't want to be restricted by health on certain link levels. Now, how to link level is really stupid, easy, straightforward. There's no skill involved whatsoever. The latest stage with the best link leveling always updates. It's always changing. Even though we have Area 32, the best one we still currently have on global right now is Area 31, Stage 4. And I can hop into it and show you guys why real quick, because there is a specific reason. And it doesn't really matter why. You can always just look up what the best link level stage is. But the reason that there's a best one is because of these multiple attacks that you do per run. So the more enemies that you attack in a run, the more chance you have to level up your links. So that's why, as of right now, 31-4 is going to be the best one to grind. Now, because it's a story mode, you can use any units you want. This team is literally just led by Rose. I don't think anyone's under his leader skill. No one has any key, but we're still going to just kill with normals because it's a story mode stage. So that's why with your link level team, you could literally just pick any 6 units that you want to link level, throw them on a team, and then you're good to go. Just throw them in there, and then you just start cooking. Now, let me back out of this once we're done. Now, that's the other thing about link levels. So the higher the link level that you're grinding for, the less of a chance you have to level it up. So you'll see like 1s to 3s go up super, super fast. But sometimes, we've all been there, your level 9 link, getting it to 10, I've literally grinded the one link for like 2 months before. I think it was into LR Zamasu. I was on 9, link level 9, Big Bad Bosses for way too long. It was criminal, honestly. You guys will be there eventually. So yeah, let me back out of this real quick. But yeah, so you can literally just auto through this stage to get your link levels done. Now, as you can see, because of this filter, all max link levels, these are units that I'll never have to link level again. All their links are at level 10. So that's why I'm glad they have these filters. When I'm picking new units to link level, I can just click on this other one right here, and then I can see who to throw on. So like all these guys, max link levels, I'll never have to link level them again. These units, once Rosé's finished, I'll throw on somebody from here. Now, another thing that I didn't realize until last year, which was very devastating, is, let me just pick, because I know they're all here, fusion units. If there's any units that have a fusion and exchange, if they have any links here that change, which I don't know if he does actually. Does he? Either way, some units have a fusion transformation where their links are different, and that's a whole nother set of links that you have to link level. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes you'll think you'll finish a unit, but then you go to their fusion and you'll see one of your links are actually at 9. So just keep that in mind. That can be really frustrating. But yeah, so link levels are very, very important. You want to get those to as high as possible. And they're really easy to do. It's just really, really tedious. Oh, that was another thing I was going to mention as well. Dokkan is making link leveling way easier. I think it was in the last few months. They finally added link level items. So if you go to any unit, it's actually kind of hard to get to. I think this is the only way to get to it. If you go to any unit, you can go to right here, growth. and then link skill level up. So there's various ways to get these items throughout the game. Go to your missions, go to your exchange shop. I'm sure you can watch videos on how to get them. But yeah, this is a newer thing in the last month or two, maybe longer on JP. You can actually force link levels, which is really good for like the 8s to 9s where it's been a month and you're just tired of link leveling this one unit. Now it uses different currencies, obviously, so like I can only do so many. Well, I'm not going to do that. I don't care enough. But like this is great for when a unit just releases and you want to link level them as fast as possible. Maybe you don't want to wait. I don't know. It's an option though. It's great that it's there. If you're making a team, this is a great little thing to look at here is your usable links. So now that you're aware of what link levels are, you're paying more attention to them. Once you've built a team and you're on this page, you can actually click usable links, usable skill, whatever, usable link skills. And yeah, right here you can see all the links that you're sharing. So big bad bosses, they're looking good. Basically, the more units on each row you have is what you want to see, essentially. I think the worst thing to see is when you have like 15 different rows, but it's like 2 units per row. I think this is what you want to see ideally. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics for link levels. Eventually, the Dokkan quest mode will update, and there's going to be a better one. But yeah, right now it's 31.4. Also, with link levels, just keep in mind that if you're doing any event that requires stamina, you have a chance to link level. So just keep that in mind. While you can force link levels and grind this one stage over and over and over and over, when you do events that have any stamina whatsoever, you have a chance to link level. So pretty cool, just something to keep in mind. Oh, and since we're getting into link levels, this is also a good time to mention the growth tab. That's pretty much what all these missions are. From the Roshi mission and up, you want to farm these. These are daily missions that reset, and they basically have super high chances to increase link levels. Some are different than others. Like this one is just a general high chance, I think, whereas this one, I'm pretty sure, you might want to read for the details on this. I might not break this down perfectly, but the Guru event, for example, this is one that you want to use specifically for units that have like 9s and you're trying to force that really low chance link level, You probably don't want to throw your level 1 links into here. You probably want to go into the quest mode, get your first like 3 to 4 levels on units before you put them into these, because these are really, really good. You don't want to waste these on really low links with really low chances, When you get to the high levels, when the chance is lower for a link level, which is going to be at a higher level, you probably want to save these for those units, yep. And remember, these reset daily, so don't forget to do these. Well, let me rephrase. This is weekly. This is daily. It literally says once every 7 days, once every day. This is 3 times within a 7-day period, stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's essentially link leveling and all you need to know about it. Once you've been on the grind like I have, you'll eventually see that your power level's going up. They've got new bonuses now for that, so you can scroll through that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you can see right here, I have 1,075 max link levels. And that's kind of like a major part of the power level. I think if this is the lowest number, your link levels out of these 4, that's the thing that'll impact your power level the most. But yeah, that's essentially it. The other thing I was going to squeeze into this tips and tricks, which kind of goes hand in hand, just another thing you want to not forget to do is your super attacks. So with super attacks, there's different things to look at. So obviously you want to get most of your units to super attack max, right? This super attack level right here. A lot of the time, if a unit is at level 1 super attack, let me see if I can find one. Yep, this is a great example. Perfect. All right, so this is an easy A unit. Older unit. Because like as you saw with Rosé, right? As this is 2 good examples. So with Rosé, if he's at super attack level 1, I don't think anything really changes. It'll be more damage, that's for sure. But this is still raised his attack by 1, right? That's at level 1. If I go to my unit, it still is the same thing, right? If we go to Zamasu, though, check this out. So if you have a level 1 out of 15 for this guy, because he's a easy A unit, you're not even raising attack and defense. You're just 7% HP. But once you put in those Kais, once you've got him at max super attack level, you're getting your raise attack and defense. And remember, this is like such an important thing to have, because if you're not raising attack and defense off super, this is the biggest multiplier essentially. This is what makes your defense go from like 500,000 to 5 million potentially. If you're not raising defense in this, that could be bad. So that's where we'll dive into the next part of this. So he's doing the very lowest form of raising, which is just straight up raises attack and defense, which is fine. Good buff. You're better than not having any raises at all, right? The next step up from that would be greatly raises, I believe, right here. So greatly raises would be the next step up. Greatly raises is great. That's like, I think it's 50%. You can look up the exact numbers online. I'm sure I should be doing that. Maybe I'll throw them on screen for you guys while I'm editing this. But yeah, it goes raises and then greatly raises and then massively raises attack and defense. Massive is peak. If you're massively raising, bro, you're going to be putting up numbers. That's so nice. Now, another thing to mention also in this game is commas. Commas are very important, or ands and stuff. Reading, as much as I don't like it either, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, reading is important. So, as you can see, it says he massively raises attack, and then he raises defense. So he's only massively raising attack, and then he's getting the lowest form of buff for his defense. That's something to keep in mind, because that can be really important. Whereas here, he's greatly raising attack and defense. Beautiful. As you can see, he's greatly raising both. The last thing I would mention for super attacks is stacking, which would look like this. So as you can see, let me point it out with this other unit here. So as you can see, it's saying greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, right? So what that means is he's gonna super, his stats are gonna multiply by whatever this is, and then next turn it's gonna all reset. Whereas a stacking unit, on the other hand, you have AGL Zamasu, he raises defense, comma. End of story, his defense is endlessly raising. So as long as it doesn't have the restriction, that means they're stacking, which means you probably want to keep them on rotation so that they're getting as many super attacks in, and you'll gradually see their defense, or whatever it is, attack or defense, going up and up. And I think that he stays stacking. Yeah, look, when he transforms, he starts stacking attack as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Once he's done on this transformation, he's now massively raising for 1 turn. This is clearly a unit that you want to build up, raises, you want to stack and stack and stack and stack, and then when you're ready, you're done stacking, you transform and you hit him hard as hell. So yeah, that's kind of super attacks at its core. You want to get them maxed out realistically with Kais. I think I might have a video on farming free super attacks. I think I might have broken that down, but definitely look into that. You don't want to use your Kais when you don't have to. I think I have a video on that. Look at my playlist. I think I do. But yeah, so that's a whole nother thing though, not spending your Kais on any unit, but you do want your super attack level to be maxed out. You definitely do. But yeah, that's essentially it at its core. Link levels, super attacks. Make sure you like and subscribe if you do find this helpful. And again, I've got a whole playlist with all kinds of other Dokkan tips and tricks that I'm adding to. So yeah, definitely check that out. And yeah, much love, guys. I hope this helps, because this info helped me a ton. So I just want other people to enjoy this game as much as I do, you know?